You know, the question is, how did ecology come about? In 1961, there was the first effort to merge the Department of Conservation and the Pollution Control Commission. So then the election of Governor Evans came in 1964, and he took over in 65. He had a huge range of proposals, and one of them was environmental reorganization. For the first term, the Evans administration was not heavily involved in the environmental field. Most of the action came from the legislative leadership, primarily Senator Webb Hallower, who later was director of ecology. The environmental wave started with the Hallower Committee in '67. The time was right. You hit the legislature very quickly, and the word environment was not used. It was conservation up to then. That brings you to 1970, and that's the start of Evans' second term. The second term was very much Governor Evans' efforts, and he had a package of 7 bills. I wrote 6 of them. The 7th one I did not. 1970 was the first of the special type since the Great Depression, and the sole subject it would take on environmental issues. So it was the environmental session, and you can give great credit to Governor Evans for that. One odd thing, the Evans bill called it the Department of Environmental Quality. At that time, Senator Martin Durkin, who's one of his daughters is now mayor of Seattle, he told me that you can have your bill, Charlie, but it's not going to have Dan Evans getting credit for Environmental Protection Agency. So somebody, I don't know who, came up with ecology. That didn't mean much to most people, but it stuck. The environmental wave came from about 1967 to 73 in the state in terms of the legislature and setting policy, which are still in effect today. Right after that, there were a lot of bills that tried to retrench this stuff, and you had to fight them off. The enthusiasm kind of broke down in the 80s, and I think if you look at it today, they're doing a good job. And the times may be more environmental waves might be coming back. The 2 biggest worries, in my view, the world has is nuclear war and climate change. It has to be massive change in all kinds of things to solve that problem.